You played with Pat Garrity when your one season here. What do you remember of Pat, and just what type of player was he on the court and in the locker room?
You could count on Pat every single game. Talk about consistency, a guy who showed up to practice, showed up to play, great with his teammates. I had a lot of fun playing with Pat, whether it was on the bus, on the plane, being around him. Just a genuinely good guy. PG, and he could shoot.
That he could.
So when you like to pass, then you like to find him also. He could shoot it.
You've been playing Tobias Harris a lot at small forward this year. What do you see from him that makes you feel that he's better off as small forward opposed to power forward where he was last year?
I won't say that he's better or not. I haven't come to that conclusion. But I will say that position, the wing small forward is an extremely tough position in this league. Whether you're playing Durant, Carmelo, Josh Smith tonight. And so being able to match up against small forwards on a nightly basis without a negative is something that's good for us.
Given where he came from and given the size of the Pistons up front, should we expect to see a lot more of Jason tonight?
I'm quite sure he'll probably want to play against his old ball club. I think the minutes we gave him last game, he was very effective. He was playing with us early in the year, and I went with Kyle for a little bit. But there's a likelihood that we could see him tonight.
Coach, I'm going to whip out one of your quotes from day one of training camp. You said it's easy to have a bad day. It takes courage to have a positive day. You guys have lost 9 of the last 11. How do you prevent this from turning into a really bad season, basically?
You continue to be consistent in what you say every day and the way I carry myself every day. This is a hard business. It's hard to win basketball games. And we talked about that this morning, that you have to earn these games. And your approach every day adds up. You have to earn winning in this league. And that's what it boils down to. And we'll continue to try to put money in the bank by working every day. And hopefully that produces wins.
As far as the actual work and the approach, are you satisfied on that end as far as actually your guys putting in the work to try and win ball games?
Are we getting better? Yes. Now you want that better to be more consistent, where it's not just 2 19-point quarters defensively in the second half against New York. You want that approach at shoot-around before the game starts, during the game, after a run. So that's asking a lot, but yes, that's what it takes to win in this league, a lot.
What was Jason's approach now? I mean, this is the guy that began the season starting 10 games, and until the other night, he hadn't gotten much of a run at all. Or it's a guy that's been in the league as long as he has, less inclined to have his mood fluctuate depending on how his minutes fluctuate.
Well, if I was a coach that didn't talk to my guys, it might be a problem. But I've communicated with him from day one whether or not he was starting, what his role was going to be, whether or not I was going to reduce some of his minutes. So nothing was by surprise or caught off guard, and he's handled it like a professional. How I asked him to handle it, and how he should be showing the young guys how you handle yourself.
Coach, you're speaking about your offense. You're in the bottom 6, I believe, in points per possession, middle of the pack in effective field goal shooting. Are you pleased with the sort of looks you guys are generating on offense?
Well, I think, you can look at those percentages. You can look at our pace. Where are we at in pace?
Middle of the pack.
Then offensive efficiency.
Bottom 6.
We could be better. I think overall the looks that we've gotten, I like them to go in. They haven't. We'll keep working at it.
So do you see what is the issue that's standing between you guys and maybe improving offensively? Is it turnovers, rebounding?
I don't think those two things have contributed to it. I just think the ball's not going in.
Game slippage?
I wouldn't contribute to that either. Because game slippage, you would say that would come if we were top 3 at the beginning, which we never were. So I just think overall the ball's not going in. I think you have to look at the commonality of the teams who offensively are doing well and what produces that.
Jacque, what kind of challenges does their big front quarter, Smith, Monroe, and Drummond, bring to you guys on both ends of the floor?
Well, for us offensively, they're going to challenge shots at the rim, which is big for our smalls who are going to try to get to the bucket, and then our post-up guys. They're going to offer some resistance. Defensively, we got to keep them off the boards, and so it's just not going to be our bigs rebounding the basketball. Our smalls have to get back in and help us tonight.
Everyone good?